with the fire chief. It is really an honor to meet you here today, and I wanted to introduce the Simsbury to you guys and see what you guys do on a daily basis.
Excellent.
So I have
Glad
some
to be here.
questions
Thank
and
you.
you can answer.
I will certainly try.
Thank you. How many fire stations does Simsbury have and why?
Well, actually, we have 6 fire stations here in town. And part of the reason is because we're an all-volunteer fire department. In other words, that we have no firefighters that actually stay in the firehouses while they're, in a sense, doing their work. They are all working at different jobs or different parts of the town. And we try to put the firehouses close to where they live. So in the event of an alarm or of a fire, they can drive a very close distance to get the fire truck and then get to the scene of the emergency.
Okay. What is the average amount of fires that happen in a year?
We average about 750 calls a year. And that's not just fires, but it could be calls for services such as rescues or accidents and that type of thing. We don't run the ambulance here. That's run by the Simsbury Volunteer Ambulance Association. But we do help with medical if we need to.
Okay. What type of fire trucks do you have?
Well, that's a pretty broad question, to be honest with you. But we have what would be considered the standard fire truck, which is the engine. All of our engines carry 1,000 gallons of water and thousands of feet of fire hose. And they're designed basically to do that, just to go and to put the fire out or to help mitigate the emergency as best they can. They do carry a complement of ladders, they carry breathing apparatus for the firefighters and the like. And then we also have some specialized pieces. We do have 2 aerial trucks, both of which can go over 100 feet in the air in terms of reach as well as distance. We have a tanker truck that carries over 3,000 gallons of water, specifically for the areas that don't have hydrants, because we do have areas like that in Simsbury. We have brush trucks that are designed to go off the road and help with brush fires and small fires and that type of thing. So we do have quite a bit of equipment. We even have we even have boats for the Farmington River. So in the event that we do have to do any kind of water rescue, water emergency, we have boats for that as well.
Cool. Right. How many volunteers do you have?
Right now our complement is at 95. We have 95 volunteers. And those volunteers range from age 15, we actually have a junior program where citizens who are at that age between 15 and 18 can join the fire department, or for educational purposes, and they do help and support the firefighters, but they don't do anything that's dangerous, certainly. And then from 18 to 70 years old, we have volunteers who are residents of town who volunteer their time to help people. We train them, we give them the proper equipment to keep them safe. And we're very, very fortunate to have that number of people. It's quite a lot for a community our size.
Okay, how does the EMS and the fire department collab with each other?
We work very, very closely with each other, actually. We're both volunteer organizations, although the EMS department does have some paid people, paid paramedics and so forth. But when they go to an emergency, oftentimes we will go and serve as a backup to keep the scene safe for them. For example, if there's a bad car accident on the road, their responsibility is to attend to the injuries that the occupants may have. Well, the fire company will help that if we need to in terms of injuries, but we'll also help to make sure that the scene stays safe so that they can do the work that they need to do. And we help the police department the same way.
Nice. And this is, I think, the last question. That was the last question.
Okay.
So, yeah, thank you so much for all the stuff you do.
Well, I thank you, and I appreciate the fact that you're willing to take a little bit of time and maybe explaining a little bit to your people at your school exactly what Simsbury is about and the kind of emergency services that we have here in town.
Yeah, I'm so glad. It's an honor to meet you.
Thank you very much. I'm going to meet you as well. Thanks.